Public Safety Beer and Regulated Beverages meeting will come to order. We have a quorum. Our first resolution is Resolution RS 2018-1250 Sledge. A resolution exempting the Falcon and Flamingo located at 509 Houston or Houston Street, depending how you want to say that, from the minimum distance requirement for obtaining a beer permit pursuant to Section 7.08.090 East of the Metro Code.
So moved.
Do we need to find Mr.
Is there a letter?
Mr. Sledge?
We do not have a letter. Is Councilman Sledge, I know he's here.
Why don't you put it on the hill?
Put it on the hill? How about that? Resolution RS 2018-1251, Davis and Scott. Resolution exempting Folk located at 823 Meridian Street from the minimum distance requirements for obtaining a beer permit pursuant to Section 7.08.090.e of the Metro Code.
Have a letter?
We do not have a letter. Let's push that to the hill.
Move it to the hill and let's keep going.
Okay. Resolution RS 2018-1252, Davis, Anthony. A resolution exempting Nine Tail located at 1601A Riverside Drive from the minimum distance requirements for obtaining a beer permit pursuant to Section 7.08.090E of the Metropolitan Code.
Is he here?
He is here.
Yeah,
Let's put
letter.
it to the hill. No letter.
Okay.
Here he is.
Move it to the hill.
I thought you said Anthony.
That's Scott.
I said Davis, Anthony. Davis, comma, Anthony.
Right.
So we're going to say, oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
move it to
sorry.
the hill.
The last one is Scott Davis.
Next.
Sorry. Bill 218-1200 Hastings and O'Connell. An ordinance amending Chapter 6.28 of the Metro Code of Laws regarding hotels and rooming houses. We do not have a letter. We'll push it to the hill. Bill 2018-1202 Elrod.
I'm here.
Thank you, Councilman
First time in this
Elrod.
committee and I get applause.
Davis, Anthony, and
always like.
others.
Yes, it's always like.
An ordinance amending Title 12 of the Metropolitan Code of Laws to regulate dockless bicycles and scooter operators, and to establish a permitting system.
So moved.
So moved? Second.
So I would ask the committee, and what we did in Public Works is adopt the substitute and defer one meeting, second reading one meeting. That's all right. Because we're still working with the administration, dockless companies, and other members of the public to try to keep tweaking it. So it is not in its final form yet.
Then I make a motion to accept the substitute.
Second. All four?
Yeah.
Any against? Any abstentions?
And a second motion to defer the substituted bill for one meeting.
Thank you, sir.
That's all right.
Second.
Second. All four?
Yeah.
Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Thank you all.
You're welcome. Bill R.
For being here.
You don't get an applause. no.
Yeah, thanks for
fine.
coming.
That's fine. I wanna
That
stay
was
anyways.
huge. 201-8-1203 Rosenberg. Thank you, Councilman Rosenberg, for coming. And O'Connell. An ordinance amending Chapter 12.58 of the Metropolitan Code relating to scooters, inline skates, and roller skates by removing the requirement for wrist guards, elbow pads, and knee pads, and updating audio device references.
So moved.
Second. Councilman Rosenberg.
Thank you, Chair Lady. This has evolved a bit, and there's a substitute that, when this code was written, it was written to apply to scooters, inline skates, and something else like inline skates. And back then, there were not motorized scooters. It was before 1991, so I don't think that's what was contemplated. So this updates that section of the code to point out that it pertains to unmotorized scooters in the substitute, and also removes the safety requirements, the wrist guards, the helmets, the elbow pads, the knee pads, and the thing about music to reflect the way we treat bicycles.
Councilman Rosenberg, do you hate bicycles?
I love bicycles, and I think scooters and they should coexist.
As it relates to music, what are we changing?
So currently, there's some code that says that you cannot ride I think on a sidewalk while listening to a tape player or a CD player. That's the exact language. I don't think that that's very effective language, so
No.
this seeks to remove that.
I don't know who has a Walkman anymore.
There's not a lot of Walkman and Discman around. So it removes that. That also is not a restriction that applies to bicyclists. So if there's a kid riding a Razor scooter down his neighborhood sidewalk and wants to listen to some music, I don't. You have a Walkman?
boombox.
Yeah, I don't think.
Boom
that's
box on your
allowed.
shoulder and a 12-pack on the back of the scooter.
Yeah.
So you're asking to refer it, to defer it one meeting?
I'm not asking to, but that's what Public Works did because I wasn't in the room. So if you'd like to put on the substitute and defer it, that's fine. But
Wasn't it, as long as one committee takes it up, then you're fine.
Councilman, if you don't mind, I think it would be good to track both of these simultaneously. I know
it's
you're.
fine with me. I don't think they have anything to do with each other, but it's fine. They both do have the word scooter. And,
Yeah,
And you are the only two who showed up.
and you're the only two that showed up.
Is
So
that how you treat your guests?
we like
You defer their bills.
we like to keep the family together.
Well, listen, by applauding us and then defer us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm okay to move on today.
I'm okay to move on it
I'm
today.
really okay with whatever the committee wants to do.
Amended saying that you can't do it while drinking a tab soda at the same time?
Tab.
Yes,
Still have to
exactly.
drink
What about a
tab.
Fanta?
Does anyone else have
Is it
any
outlaw
strong
Fantas and
feelings on
Sprite?
deferring it to track with Councilman Elrod or to vote on it today?
I don't care.
No, you don't care?
Whatever his preference, your preference.
So then at this point, I would make a motion to move the substitute.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right?
Any against?
And I'll
Any
make a
abstentions?
motion to move the bill forward as substituted.
Second.
All in favor?
All right?
Any against? All right, we're going to go back and pick up. You're very welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. Come back soon. I will.
Resolution RS 2018-1250, Councilman Sledge, and it is a resolution exempting the Falcon and Flamingo located at 509 Houston Street from the minimum distance requirements for obtaining a beer permit pursuant to section 7.08.090.
So moved again.
Second.
Just so everybody knows, Houston Street actually has several establishments. For some reason, this one fell in a radius, I think maybe to a house that doesn't care at all, so I would ask for your approval.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Don't falcons eat flamingos?
Well, they're two separate portions of the
No,
building, so
no.
we're trying to keep them.
Okay.
You know that for a fact.
Flamingo's too big for a falcon.
You know that for a
I
fact.
would love
I
to
have a good buddy who's a falconer.
Yes.
So do I. Falcons eat
I'm a
everything.
flamingo. as a
There used to
friend.
be a peacock that lived in Creve Hall, just roamed freely.
I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
I
God
won't
the
even
wealth
touch
of
that.
knowledge we have at this table. This is
Well,
astounding.
not
It's
touch
astounding.
that with a 10-foot pole.
So, does anyone feel
Make a motion
strongly?
that we move the bill. Sorry.
Second, all for?
Yep.
Any against? Any abstentions? All right. Thank you for coming. So, resolution RS 2018-1251, a resolution, this is Scott Davis, a resolution exempting folk located at 823 Meridian Street from the minimum distance requirements for obtaining a beer permit pursuant 7.08.090E of Metro Code.
So moved again.
Councilman Davis?
New restaurants are opening up and down Meridian, and we need tax revenue, so let's get it going. They did them to my Fair and Park neighbors and asked permission, and they're cool with it. And we put no parking signs along Meridian, so the residents will be happy. So, move forward.
Went through Meridian, I drove Meridian yesterday, there are a lot of changes going on in that street, that area. So move, do we have a second? All for?
Yep.
Any against, any abstentions? So, Davis and O'Connell are on the next one, Hastings and O'Connell are on the next one, and Anthony Davis is on the other. I guess we'll have to defer by rule. Defer by rule.
Yep.
All right, well, thank you for coming. Public safety beer and regulated beverages.
Hold on. The one I'm here for, is it not on your agenda?
1249.
Yeah. You don't want to talk about the police and fire pay plan?
Not really.
It's not on my agenda.
Well, that's
There's
probably.
not enough to talk about.
It is not on my agenda.
It should be.
It should be.
It's referred here on
Right here.
in the main agenda.
I'm not saying it's
Referred every single year.
not that.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to do here. It's not on here, and
Let me ask you a question. Would you like to borrow my agenda, and do you want to consider it?
I'd like to speak to Mike about this. I don't know how to, if it's not on this, I'm not really positive what the deal
Yeah,
is. If you don't mind, let me
make
just
sure.
check with
No problem.
There she is. I spent part of the day with
Worst case scenario, we get Marlene to throw it in these papers.
and
We talked about it in the last meeting.
One committee, and it already has.
Yeah.
come back anytime.
If you see Hastings, O'Connell, or Anthony Davis in the hall, would you please tell them?
Yep. Hastings, O'Connell, and Anthony
And
Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Dinner.
Yeah, and I just don't know the rule, so I'm sure that's fine.
I think that's super safe.
Okay.
I'm very supportive of that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I concur. There's some kind of protocol we should follow.
You know, it's crazy like that.
Yeah, that agenda that you have is the one that the public has got to see what's on the agenda for tonight.
Unless they go through this one. Unless they go through and.
Yeah, that's the
everyone on
agenda
this
that everybody sees.
Well,
That's
they
the one that's
both see
published.
it.
This hasn't been.
That's gonna go on the record though.
Which he,
James.
yeah, thank you.
I think I'd asked that these started.
What's the bill number, 12?
1249. It's
1249.
Let me go ask Marlene.
2018, 1249.
Hey. Did Marlene forget to put the pay plan on here?
I can write it in.
Get it on there?
Who is the sponsor?
That is
The sponsors
I'm not going
are
Richard Roberts and
Berkshire, you, and Withers. Thank you.
So, okay.
Just write it in.
We weren't sure of protocol.
Did you hear that, Sassy Pants? Write it in.
I don't think that's legal.
Yeah, and that's why we
Council legally.
kind of like stopped everything here for a second.
And we came running.
As long as I know that we can consider it without it
Yeah, it's
officially
properly
being on the-
noticed, it's on the agenda.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, we can consider this. Sorry.
Oh, it's yours. I don't need it.
Yes, we can consider this.
I have
Does
all
not
the-
have to be on your sheet.
So I wrote it in, and here we go. Resolution RS 2018-1249, Vercher, Roberts, and Withers. A resolution adopting a new pay plan for employees of the Metropolitan Departments of Police and Fire effective July 1, 2018.
So moved.
Second. We can discuss it.
May I offer some food for thought that
Sure,
you guys
sure.
can make a decision on what you'd like to do? Because if it's gonna go like personnel, the information I have is, you want.
Well, yeah.
So technically, the resolution is one component, and there are two amendments. So if the committee intends to do something similar to the Personnel Committee, which didn't consider the amendments and made a disapproval, then you don't need my amendments. If you want to consider my amendments, just ignore my notes, and I will be happy to pass them to you.
Well, my question is, who's officially submitting the amendments?
They were officially submitted as part of your amendments packet. I just printed off the one,
Yeah,
I came prepared because.
I know that, but I mean, well, yeah, what?
Vercher, Roberts, and Withers.
Okay.
The amendment,
Roberts.
so to answer your question, so the bill itself, which you all need to consider, is sponsored by Vercher, Roberts, and Withers.
Right.
Amendment A to 1249 sponsors Steve Glover and Robert Swope, and Amendment B to Naka Vercher. And if you guys, the Personnel Committee didn't even consider the amendments, so if you guys are going that route, you don't need my notes. If you want to consider the amendments, I will hand you the printed off components of the amendment from the packet.
Would you like to not consider the amendment just to track with?
I just assume not.
I would make considering Amendment A is from myself and Councilman Glover, I would make the recommendation that we track with personnel.
I agree.
Don't consider the amendments in committee and let them come up in front of the body.
I second that.
That's what we did over there.
That is on, would all four?
No, not,
No, we're not voting on that. We're voting on,
not considering.
Actually, what we'd be
Not
voting on is
considered.
to disapprove, if we're tracking with public. That would be the motion, would be to just to disapprove the bill.
No, just not considering it, right?
No, just if we make the motion to disapprove the bill, we're not looking at those at all.
Correct,
You made the motion not to consider the amendments, right?
correct.
Okay, I second that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, so
The
all.
amendments.
The amendments, all four?
Yes.
Any against? Any abstentions?
So now
Okay,
we're back on
now
the bill.
we're back on the bill. So that is where they didn't consider the bill, correct?
They did consider the bill. They made motions to disapprove, which were approved. The motion to disapprove was approved, so they recommended disapproval of this particular, all three of the pay plans.
What was the vote, just out of curiosity?
I think she recorded all four not against, but I do not know.
Just asking. So the
Does that
bill,
sway your vote?
no, but I just am interested.
Curious.
Yeah, I'm interested. That was all.
Well, then you want to know what the Budget and Finance Committee voted.
No, apparently not.
What did the Budget and Finance Committee
It
vote?
was no vote. I mean,
I understand.
it was
4-4.
no decision. Right.
It was 4-4. This is the tie.
Yeah, no decision.
Yeah.
It's nodded.
That's right, on this particular
Yes.
Correct.
and that's-
resolution.
It was.
It wasn't on the other two.
No.
No, correct.
This bill.
That's right.
The other two were disapproved, like
Yeah.
5-7 and
Okay, so that was, I make, all right.
So would you like to move
I've got
that
them all.
we?
No, I'm.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the police and fire
Make a
one.
mo-
This is-
Well,
Hell, it was only
you gotta
12
make a
hours.
motion.
Right.
No,
We approve.
Anybody make a motion?
Well,
Well,
make a
anybody
motion for
can do
approval.
that. Okay, I'll move for approval. Anyone like to second that? Interesting.
Actually, you can vote it down and it's still
You
a
can still
disapproved
do
bill.
it,
So,
yeah.
yes,
It's, I
sure,
mean, it's
second.
redundant,
Okay.
yeah. So now, all four? Any against? Hand vote? Okay, 5 against, 0 for. Any abstentions? All right, that was complicated. Public Safety and Beer and Regulated
Okay,
Beverages
now.
Wait about 5 hours.
is adjourned.
Yeah, wait 6 or 7 hours.